Well, I had some mail the other day, and a very kind fellow by the name of Brian has donated to the channel once again. So I really appreciate this, Brian. It does mean a lot to me that you're willing to share your items with me. It's brilliant. What Brian sent was 3 iPad what do you call them? Stands, which I've put these apart. 3 iPad stands he makes out of aluminium. My oldest fella's using my iPad at the moment doing his schoolwork, so these are going to come in very handy, Brian. We don't actually have like holders for our iPads, so and you've done a really nice job of making these. They're brilliant. So Brian, thank you very much for those. I really appreciate that. Brian also sent a got that. He also sent a turning tool. This is a 16mm tool. My lathe takes 12mm. So what my plan is here is I'm going to machine off 4mm off this base, and Brian was kind enough to even send full box inserts as well. So mate, I am absolutely tickled pink with this. I have been actually looking at buying bigger tooling, just to be a bit more beefy. So mate, I really appreciate your kind thoughts with the items. You've gave me all the brushes that I use all the time, and now these, mate. Thank you very much. You're a very kind man. He also wrote on this note, hope this stuff is of good use to you, the kids or friends. Keep safe, mate. They are going to be a very good use to us. I'm going to take these in now and give them to the boys. I'm sure they're going to be absolutely tickled pink with these, and I'm sure, Brian, you're going to see this in future videos. I do believe having a bigger insert, they will last a touch longer. That was my idea of getting bigger tools. So you can get the bigger inserts, which hopefully do last longer, as I just said. I'm hoping that's the case. So mate, once again, thanks very much, Brian. It means a lot to me. So you're a very kind man. See the marks there? This is all going to get rubbed down with wet and dry once it's finished, just to give it a real good shine. I really enjoyed doing them last couple of parts of this, especially just to use the tools that I've made, which is bloody awesome. So now I've got to put this up in the mill and mill this section out 3mm deep, and this section's got to go out to 6mm deep. I'll use a 12mm carbide end mill, and that'll give me the radius in this corner here. So yeah, should be a bit of fun. So this I'm just going to run to the lines, and do it till the calipers fit. So what I've done here is it's not width yet. I've just set the stops on the table. I'll mill it down to depth, and then I'll take it out and just skim the sides to final dimension. So I'll set the quill DRO. Now every now and again there's only a cheap ass DRO. Every now and when you turn the lathe on, the DRO flickers, so I don't know why that does it. It's got me buggered. It's only battery operated, as long as if it's going through the power and getting a spike or anything, but it is what it is. Well, I just had a bit of dinner and done me sums while I was having me toasted sanger, and we got a fit. Got a tiny bit of play, which is good, so that at least it's not a jam in fit, but it's pretty darn good for me. So now I'll change over end mills. As for the depth, sorry, get a bit ahead of myself. As for the depth, I could just go down a whisker more, just a little half a freckle more, which I may, bugger it, I'm going to do that right now, because I can, and I want to. Yeah, feeling you get when you know you shouldn't have taken that last pass. No, I should have took it. It's good. Don't worry about that. Righto, swap over end mills now and take out this next bit. It's only just going to clear the top of the vise here. So I'm a bit, yeah, just got to be super careful. But it's only to clear this little jiggy here. So should be pretty right, I hope. Okay, hopefully you can see the lines there. I've turned this down to 600 thou, which will be the major size of the thumb screw, thumb knob, whatever you want to call it, which will have the knurl on it from this second line back. This first, from here, this end to the first line goes down to 249 thou for the quarter 28 thread. Then up to 450 thou, I think it was, I wrote down, and then yeah, knurl it. So I'll start punching this down to what do you call it, 249. Okay, I need to apologise big time for this build. I lost an absolute heap of footage on this overall. All my fault. When I've bought this camera, I didn't look up, I didn't learn how to, and I didn't really know how to format the card. I had bought a second card, which it never got formatted, and both them cards started off being 2 hours of storage on them, of record time storage. I was down to 1:10 on one of them, and I just kept locking up and losing footage and doing all sorts of crap, which I lost footage on making these knobs. One card I deleted all off it, which I thought I did. It's just been an absolute screw up, to be honest with you, but I learned. Finally got my arse in the gear and looked it up on the internet how to form the cards, which all come around last night from Emma's Spare Room Machine Shop live stream. She was talking about her cameras. She's got a Hero 7 and a Hero 8, and she was talking about them. And after that live stream, I actually got onto YouTube and learned how to format the card. So I'm reshooting the end of this video, which I haven't. This will be released later on this morning. So at the end of this build, which sadly finishes where I've just started making these knobs. So look, you didn't miss much. It's just I put a thread on it and a knurl on it. That's about all that you missed, but still peed me off. But anyway, back to this build. We've solved the issue with the camera, I believe, finally. This build has been absolutely awesome for me. Probably boring to some of you guys. For me it was good fun. I got to use the shaper, the lathe, the mill, and got a really cool tool out of it. So it turned out a lot better than what I ever thought it would have done, to be honest with you. Yeah, really productive tool. Oh, not productive tool, really handy tool. Yeah, it's going to get a lot of use, I believe. I haven't got any depth mics at all. My depth measurements, or my depth measurement's always been done by just balancing this up on its head, or its arse, whatever you want to call it, and then just hope that you're getting it right, you know, and then, yeah, do it 3 times, take the best of all of them. But this is going to make a big difference. I'm really happy with the finish I got on it. This was just wet and dry, bit of 600, then a bit of 1000 wet and dry, which you see it's not a bad finish for a backyarder. Stamp 2020 in it like I do on all my tools I make, whichever year I make them in. I always put a year in them. I don't normally show that, but just so later on with the kids, if the kids ever end up with them, or, you know, I always wonder, when did I build that? I've got a rough idea when I done it. So this has really been a fantastic build. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The end mills I used are from Banggood, good old Chinese import. They're cheap. A couple of blokes I spoke to recommended them. Because when you learn, you do, I suppose. If you're gonna, when you learn, you do destroy end mills pretty quick, I guess. Yeah, but a couple of blokes recommend them. They said they're fine for what we do as a hobbyist. So, and they're spot on. They are fine. I checked both the end mills. I used a 6mm and a 12mm one on this. I checked both of them after I'd finished, and they had no sign of wear on them, to be honest with you. Like the carbide end mills, they had no sign of wear. They never got hot while I was using them. So everything's a win. Now, I did make these knobs out of aluminium too, so they didn't damage the end of the calipers. What I should have done was made them out of, say, stainless or something, so they stayed a bit blingy and shiny, and put a nice little washer under them, but that's a rainy day job now. Probably never get done. Works. So that's where we're up to. So once again, I do apologise that I did screw up with the camera. Now, I have well and truly cracked the 500 mark on the subscriber list. 508 now, which is absolutely amazing. So to all my new subscribers, thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoy what I get up to here, which is pretty primitive in a lot of ways. There's nothing fancy in here, just, yeah, pretty basic stuff. But there will be a 500 subscriber draw. I'll probably announce that in my next video. Yeah, on what I'm going to do. So I'm still in the planning stages of that. I don't want to get too excited. Still got to find a prize to give away yet. So there will be a 500 subscriber draw. It may be a touch late, that's all, but there will be a giveaway. So I hope you will enter for that. I hope I get a lot of entries for it. So my plan is 500, and if I overreach 1,000, there'll be another one then. So, and if I reach 1,000, it'll be another decent prize. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, and we'll I'll give out the details on how to enter for the draw. So anyway, that draws this project to a close. A bit short on the machining, but anyway, that's the way it is. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and hopefully you'll stick around for the next video. Anyway, stay safe and look out for the next video for the draw. I'll talk to you after.